DUDAEV and BIENKOWSKI bronze medal match here from Budapest. 65 kilos. Poland coming out in the blue. Black singlet for DUDAEV. He will be represented by the red. Thing about BIENKOWSKI, watching him more and more the last couple of years, ability to win low-scoring matches. He's tough to score on, keeps good position throughout. Real strong hands as well.
And DUDAEV competing for a medal is already the highest placer in 9 years for Albania, but they haven't had a European medalist in freestyle since 2011 in Dortmund, where Sahid Prizriani made it to the 60-kilo finals, but ultimately fell, later transferring to Australia. So this would be huge for wrestling in Albania if DUDAEV can pick up a medal here. Tough uphill battle, though.
Hey, you talk to a lot of the wrestlers and the representatives from countries that are trying to grow the sport, and sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 medals here and there to see success, to rejuvenate it once again and build off that momentum. We've seen it time and time again.
And it's funny you say that, because the Netherlands coaching staff came up to us this morning. We were taping Frank Chamizo, and they said, you know, the Stekenberg brothers and Greco-Roman having success at the Junior World Championships and U23 European Continental Championships brought a lot of exposure to wrestling in the Netherlands. And I believe you touched on this a couple years ago when I did the interview with Jessica Blackska, and she said, I would have thought that I would have received more support from the people in Netherlands for the success I've had, especially on the European level, but it's just not there. And it's great to hear that now the brothers, the Stekenberg brothers, the success they're having are translating to some support in the Netherlands.
Yeah, that is really refreshing to hear. Well deserved. 1-0 lead for DUDAEV. Trying to get more. Doesn't have a lot of room, but he's in a position to at least maybe get a step-out point. Referee turns around with 1. It's confirmed by the judge, so a 2-0 lead. Islam DUDAEV, 2018 U23 bronze medalist at the World Championships. That was held in Romania that year. And not a lot of international competition the past couple of years, but here he is back on center stage in front of a packed house. Of course, coming up next, our next bout will be a couple of Tokyo Olympians, Azerbaijan and Hungary.
Tell you what, I'm not going to need my seat for that one. We'll be on our feet.
We will be, just to see the mat.
Yeah, exactly, with everyone else to our right. And they keep flowing in.
It's the calm before the storm.
And you know what I like to see is it's a mix of youth, not only young boys, but you see young girls as well.
Absolutely. I saw 2 full young girls wrestling clubs here in attendance, probably 40 of them. All together, sitting together. They were here about an hour beforehand getting their seats. Pretty smart decision, judging by how they just keep packing them in here. What a great setting. This is a typical Krzysztof BIENKOWSKI match. Low scoring, waits for his opportunities in the second period. 2-0. DUDAEV out in front. And we're going to get a quick whistle. Back to action we go.
You have to love the referees controlling the coaches. You can't stand up. You have to stay seated at all times. So anytime coach comes up to their feet, the referee is going to stop the match and tell them, sit back down. And the coaches are always apologizing, similar to the wrestlers. Whenever they get those heavy hands and the referee blows the whistle, they go, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
BIENKOWSKI wrestling in his 9th European Championship. And for the second time, they're going to put him on the activity clock. Just not opening it up as much right now. But once he gets in parterre and is in that top position, he's tough. He's a hammer. Low strike. I love what DUDAEV's doing here. Just continues his offense. Has the leg. He's going to try to elevate it.
And now he has to pay attention to the clock.
And he gets the takedown just before the activity clock expired. So 2-1.
2-1.
5-0 lead. Good point there, Eric.
Open the finger. Open red, no block.
Two weights, two countries getting back to the podium. A gold medal for North Macedonia. And now will it be a bronze medal for the first time in a long time for Albania. And Eslam DUDAEV. Straight on shut there by BIENKOWSKI. Corralled nicely by DUDAEV. DUDAEV has the head buried underneath. Final few moments, and this one has been all Eslam DUDAEV. Inside 10 seconds to go. BIENKOWSKI just could not figure out his defense. And for the first time since 2011, Albania comes away with a medal at the European Championships. He looks calm, composed, and cool on the outside, but you can bet on the inside he knows what he just accomplished for his country. Eslam DUDAEV, a bronze medal. And Albania will be seen a little bit later